Joe Rutter, Tribune.
Yeah, Najee, do you have any expectations coming into this, and what have you gotten out of these past 2 days?
You said what? Have I got any what?
Did you have any expectations coming into the 2-day camp here, and what have you gotten out of it?
Oh, expectations? Nah, man, I have no expectations. I just came in here really just to learn the offense. It is a new offense, so just came to learn and bond with some of the guys here, of course, in the mini camp. But main goal is just to get better each day, though. That's it.
Brooke Pryor, ESPN.
Yeah, hey Najee, you mentioned meeting teammates, but you're also getting to know your coaches. It looked like you and Mike Tomlin had some time to talk during stretch. What have you learned about him, maybe that you didn't know before, now that you're getting to work with him, more on a daily one-on-one basis?
Yeah, I'll say one thing that I got taken away so far from him is he's really a people's person. He really takes time out of his day to really get to know the players that he's drafted and that who he has. And he really just looks for the best, looks out and really just really cares for the players. You could tell by just the way he even comes in the locker room and chops it up with people. And he always has a ball of energy. So a lot of people just feed off of that. So he's somebody that it's easy to want to play for, because he's such a likable person.
Mark Caballi, The Athletic.
Hey, Najee, speaking of the offense and learning a new one, is it any way similar to that of what you did in Alabama? Or anything specifically you could point to that is the same? Yeah,
there's a lot of things that's actually similar. It's just different, different terminology, but the same meaning at the end of the day. It's different. A lot of stuff that what they'll do is different names for what we'll do, but it all means the same stuff. A lot of things that's similar is probably how they're going to I guess line me up out wide and stuff like that, how I did in college. Just utilize the running back in the passing game out wide and slot out wide at the X position. You guys get a better understanding of what I'm saying. And the schemes of the runs, the inside zone, the outside zone, the power plays, the one back power, the duo plays. So just a lot of what they're doing in their offense really resembles a lot of what we did. Just putting the players in the best position to make a play and really not doing too much thinking, just fast playing. The more you think, the slower you play. So it seems like they're trying to make everything as easy as possible so the players could just play fast and really use the best of their ability.
Brian Batcook, Post-Gazette.
Najee, obviously by the end of your time at Bama, you had grown into a leader for that team. Is that a role that you try to carry over here with this rookie class, or is it more just you're new to and you're kind of trying to blend in at this point in the process?
Well, I would never try to blend in nowhere. I try to stand out my own way because I'm me, so I feel like I always stand out. But just becoming a leader wise, that's something that I feel like just comes in time. It's not something that I barely even know the offense. I ain't met the veterans aren't here, of course, so I haven't met them. So trying to move at a fast pace, is just it's all about taking things step by step by step. And then, when it comes to that point where it's time to become a leader, then it is. But, as of now, that's not something I'm really thinking about. It's just really, learn the offense and learning my teammates, learning what type of person they are and really bonding with them. So, I can become someone they could trust, and then, actually try to find ways to help them out if I can. And then, from there, what happens.
Jenna Hunter, PXI.
Najee, I know it's obviously very early, but just what is your first taste of life in the NFL been like?
I think it's too early to tell for that too. Right now, it's just rookies here, so we're all kind of in the same boat. We're all just finding our way. You know what I'm saying? We're just now leaving the nest. People will say, So, it's what I tell you. One thing is we got a hell of free time compared to Alabama. That's one thing I knew for sure. So that's cool. So now we get to. I have all this extra time, so now I can spend more time in the training room. I can spend more time, just getting my little things right, not stuff on the field. So, that's a big thing I'll say that's changed in my football career so far. But, like I said, we're all new here. We're all in the same boat, So, you ask me that question when these veterans come back, then I'll tell you.
Dale Lally, DK.
Najee, you mentioned the passing game and making plays. We saw you today with a one-handed catch
Also nearly come down with one that was
Oh,
thrown
you
behind.
saw that?
I saw that. And then you almost caught one that was thrown behind.
guys
your
were
back.
here?
We were there
Were
watching, yeah.
Where are you guys at?
We were up on the balcony. But
Man, I thought y'all was boosters. What the hell? That's crazy.
but so are those things that you feel like maybe 2 years ago you might not have been able to do that make those kind of plays? Is that why you went back to Alabama that last year to get better in that part of your game?
Bro, what? Where are you from? Did you always cover Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah.
God damn. Well, I mean, I always been catching the ball, man. Reason why I say it is because every time somebody say
I'm
this
talking
question,
about the one-handed catch and you nearly caught the one behind
I
your
always
back.
do that.
Okay.
I always do that.
All right.
I always, not to brag or nothing, but it's like what the heck? Like, I mean, you think it wasn't luck? I can tell you that since y'all was watching. I'll do it again for you. Nah, I'm gonna get in trouble. But I mean, like, it's not something I work on. It's just, I mean, I've been doing that since like middle school. I mean, it's just, I got big hands, man. Man.
Noah Strackbean, Sports Illustrated.
What's going on, Najee? What are your first, our initial thoughts on Matt Canada and Coach Faulkner?
Oh man, the way they utilize, I guess, their players, and I guess really just how they have the whole scheme of everything. You know, it's good for that's somebody you can really learn off of, especially being a rookie like me. I'm going to do as much as I can to learn from them, just like how I'm learning with Coach Falk in the running back room. I'm gonna do this the same with them. Just trying to learn everything really about the whole program and ins and out of the offense. Though I'm still learning right now. So I'm just trying to be a sponge as much as I can.
Last 4 questions. We're going to go to Tim Ben's Trib.
Najee, you getting much of a sense yet from Coach Canada and Coach Tomlin about short yardage and goal line for you, how committed they are to the run in those aspects and to you specifically?
Wait, what was your question? I was looking at your microphone. Are you on a podcast right now?
Yeah, we do a podcast out of this. Yeah, I'm in the pot.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. My fault. I got distracted. What did you say though?
The commitment to running the ball, short yardage, and goal line, and you being a part of that, is that because you're here now? Do you think they'll be more committed to running the ball in short yardage and in the red zone?
Well, I mean, I don't call the plays, but what I can do is if they do call on me, I will make the most of it and my opportunity. So I mean, I'm here, I guess, to help that. But like I said, I'm not the coordinator, neither am I the head coach, neither am I the GM. So I don't worry about those things. I just worry about what I can control, and I can control what happens when I get the ball. And if I'm put in short yard situations, like I said, I'll make the most of it. I'll do my best for the team and the organization. But I don't make the rules, man. We might do a play action on 3rd and 1. I got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, oh, give me the ball. I'm just trying to be, just trying to get my feet wet, man.
Chris Carter, DK.
Najee, you're no stranger to taking on lots of different roles, but you know that it's going to be a big part of what you do here for the Steelers, not just catching the ball and running the ball, but protecting Ben Roethlisberger. You got a lot of one-on-one time with Eddie Faulkner. What have been your first steps just to understand those playbook responsibilities, to take those on yourself and get that started?
You said what's your question exactly?
Well, just what have been your first steps been like, just getting to know the playbook so that you could take on all the different roles of catching, blocking, and running?
Yeah, so we do a lot of study at Bama, man. Just a lot of film work. But here, I think it has reached another level of how much time I spent just learning the plays ins and outs. Like you said, I mean, I'm about to be utilized everywhere. So they want me to know multiple positions. So it's a lot of more film